right.
That was my movie.
I was about to be like, what was it? Ba banana potato.
If you don't know about the Minions, you are a loser.
Damn.
That's not gonna make it in the video. We're not even lined up yet.
When I line it up, I can always backtrack though.
Ooh, diabolical. Wait, I can't look. Hold on. I went like this. You gonna see me facing an entire wall.
She said blue. Okay.
Hi. What is up? Welcome back to the Basic Chat. I forgot our jingle, so I can't sing it, but what's goody? What's good?
To be honest, it ain't even really a real jingle. It just...
We're gonna make one up, and that's gonna be our intro theme song. We're gonna record one day.
One day. Period.
But what is up, Basic Bays? Welcome back to another episode of the Basic Chat, episode 37. And today, because Halloween is right around the corner, we're gonna be talking about some horror BLs, some mainly thrillers, because I think we really only have one horror BL that was considered a horror.
Yeah, one that, like, really the one that's like out.
Yeah, the one that's out, because there's a couple to come. But yeah, we're just gonna talk about a few of those and our thoughts, if we've seen it, if we haven't, if we're going to. Yeah.
A little scary, a little spooky.
A little spooky, a little raw.
Raw.
But you already know the drill. Join the chat so you can discuss. We ain't gonna ask you twice. Period.
Now, Nima, now.
Ew, who's Nima?
You know from Tyler Perry's what was it? Which one was it? Tyler.
If it's a play, reunion. I have not seen all the plays.
It wasn't. No, it's in the movie, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Was it Why Did I Get Married? I think it was Why Did I Get Married. But anyways,
Why Did I Get Married?
They had to get out of the house, and her, the main girl's sister, the kids were like just standing around, and she was like, we gotta go now, Nima, now.
Oh, that was I think it was I Can Do Bad by Myself or something like that. One of them.
She said, now, Nima, now.
I had to move your box over because I want to look at your screen so bad. I had to like move it so that way it's more in line.
She said,
where we are.
No. I'm like literally, I don't know if I caught if the camera was recording when we started filming. But like when she turned, I'm going to add the like creaking sound when you turn to look. It's gonna like.
No, y'all, I turned completely to y'all. It's gonna look like I'm facing the wall, but like he's literally right here. But it's not gonna. It don't come off right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But no, today I'm excited about like. I'm always excited about Halloween. I never really dressed up for Halloween, to be completely honest. But I like the like culture around it, and that's why I'm wearing my like. I don't know if y'all could see it because my mic's.
Oh my God, Addams Family.
Yeah, my Addams Family shirt.
Da-na-na-na.
Period.
I need y'all to all watch the Addams Family, not just Wednesday.
Yeah, like know your history, guys.
Yes.
So that you don't repeat. Okay.
He said no repeat offenders.
No repeat offenders. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna show like, okay, we have it like in sections because there's some that we definitely haven't, or actually just one that we definitely haven't seen.
Yeah.
And then ones that we've seen, but there is a couple that we didn't forgot. Like,
it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
But then we're also going to talk about like some upcoming ones that are really promising as well. But make sure y'all comment down below if there's anything that we missed or any that have aired and we don't know about that are horror BLs or suspenseful. Like, list them down below in the comments so we can watch them.
Please.
You know? But since you introduced, I'll go first with like the first one. So these are ones we haven't seen. And it's called The Blue Hour. which I was like, ooh, I wonder what the blue hour means. But it's the story of a bullied teenager, Tom, who befriends and has a sexual relationship with a mysterious boy called Poom at a haunted abandoned pool. Their affairs start. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. Stay away. Like, oh, their affairs start out as romance, but later shifts to a darker territory. People were asking me to watch this before, and I was like, okay, like, why are y'all asking me to watch this random BL? But now I know because it's starring Ob and Gun Atapan. And I'm like,
child. See, when JORDIE mentioned it earlier and put it on the list, it wasn't clicking what series it was because I forgot the title. But as soon as he said Ob and Gun, a flash of a couple clips that I had seen like years back when I first got into Gun popped through my mind. And all of a sudden, I was like, oh, is she calling?
What's that sound?
Ooh, it's a ghost. You awoken the spirits. Tell Charlie I said hey.
What is that sound? It's like a vibrator.
I don't hear it. Ooh, is it your phone?
I think they're mowing grass. And it just got really close to the house. And so it was like, nah, and the walls were like, nah. And I was like, what is that? Anyways, y'all might hear that. I don't know. Well, it's a test to my sound engineering if y'all don't.
We'll test it and see.
Because last episode, my grand was calling me and you can't hear it in the final product. Video. So I was like, oh, purr. So I'm yelling at myself. Because
all you hear JORDIE saying, yes.
I'm like, yes. Yes. Okay.
I'm pretty weak.
But yeah.
Blue Hour is definitely one that I want to watch, like, eventually.
Yeah, because I think it's just, it's interesting. There's another BL, and I was telling Alyssa this, that has something to do with somebody, like, being at a pool and there being, like, a ghost or something at the pool. And I'm like, what's up with y'all with these, like, ghosts at the pool? But, like...
In pools.
I can't remember what it's called. It has a Thai name, but not, like, an English version of the name. So I was like, okay. But, yeah. So I'm gonna watch that just to see what Gun and Ob got going on.
Because there was one scene that involved some mattress outside, and I was like, hello. Hold on, wait a minute.
He said it was outside.
Yeah, I was shook, shaking, and stirred. I was like, what is this? And then you see Gun just running to scream. I'm like, what the like, what is this?
I'm telling you, the sex is the scary part.
It's scary
parts. Anyways, all right, on to the next one.
So this is a part of the scene list, but it's one that we kind of forgot. What happened? Just a little bit. But that is for He, She, It. If you haven't seen it, it's the one starring Jeff Satur and Gameplay. The description says, a tragedy of complicated relationships among teenage friends, difficult decisions of following the heart or following the rules. I do remember that it was like trippy. Like it was a series of events that happened, but at the end it was like everything that we saw wasn't real.
Yeah, it was like I think Gameplay's character was like dead or something. Like and he was like obsessed with Jeff's character or something. Like he had a crush on Jeff's character. Yeah, I just remember the only things I remember about He, She, It were that part when he threw him in the pool, and then the teacher like yelling at one of them or something.
I don't remember the teacher.
But the thing is, it's like, okay, I'm trying to remember who she's played that you would like remember.
No.
Oh, remember in the Eclipse, Miss Girl that always had her pearls on and her like real. It was her. She was the teacher. She was the teacher.
Okay.
She was like, I need you to feel blah blah blah. And then Jeff's character comes up and then he has like this kind of weird existential like otherworldly experience while he's like acting or something. I don't know. But
aura.
I just remember that this series kind of like threw me for a loop and kind of like gave me like the heebie-jeebies. So that's why it's on the list. Cause you know,
like you literally the beginning you see him get pushed into the pool, but he survives. But then at the end of the series, he gets thrown into the pool again, but drowns, and like you just see Jeff standing there like watching my boy drown. That's all I.
Hey, bestie.
He said, bye. Have a nice trip.
Like, drink your 8 ounces of water.
Child, he getting more than 8 ounces. Child. He getting more than 8 ounces.
But the next one is a fairly recent one. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite off the list is Dead Friend Forever.
Yes.
Let me take a breath. Starring
because it's a long description.
Ta, Copper, JJFUAIz, Mio, Bump, Jet, Us, and Barcode. Woo,
his name's goodness. Bump. I ain't know that.
Baby, turn around and let me see you get impaled with a piece of wood. Bump.
Oh, he was the one that got okay. Yeah, that wood went bump right into his stomach. Bump.
It was either Bump or Us. I think it was Bump. Maybe it was Us. I don't know. It's one of them. But no, I really enjoyed Dead Friend Forever because of the mind fuck that it had. Like the description says, 8 school friends take a trip to a vacation house in the mountains. It's supposed to be a last send off to a friend who's going to study abroad. The farewell has them revisiting old memories, and they discover hints there's a 9th person hidden somewhere in the house. Soon they're contending with life-threatening incidents and realize that there is no ordinary farewell. Farewell. Wait, what was it? Never mind. Mirror. A dread party of disaster awaits them. Child, Dead Friend Forever, like, okay, so the reason it's one of my favorites personally is because, like, lately I've been despising when things have like really good endings, like everything is like, you know, resolved and everything's hunky-dory and cute. The fact that majority of them died, question mark, all of them might have died.
The last two should have.
Yeah, Ta and Copper's characters are apparently still stuck in the house and they thought they were out.
I hope you stuck there for eternity. Y'all deserve.
So I was like, ooh. I was like, is that the forever part? Y'all like stuck there forever? Ooh. Ooh. And then they keep seeing Barcodes, like, or Ta keeps seeing Barcodes, ghosts walking like around. And he's like, ooh.
Torture.
It was a nice mix of horror, and it had a little bit of romance, but I'm glad that the romance wasn't the central thing. Because then I'm just like, well, then it's a rom-com. It's not a horror BL.
Hello. Because this is like the realest horror BL we've ever gotten. And hopefully it's not going to be the last because, you know, this series got like a lot of like, it's too scary. Like, I'm
like, child, grow up. Life's scary. Life's scarier than this.
Because this junk had me on the edge of my seat. Like, it literally had me scared. So episodes, I was like, all right.
Like, it had everything I want. Okay, I love horror movies. Yeah. I'm a horror junkie. It had everything I wanted, like decapitations, impalations. Like,
everybody was getting impaled. No.
Shot.
White? I'm still mad that y'all killed White, though. White did not deserve. He was an innocent bystander.
He didn't do nothing. He was just there because T... like was there.
Child, he got his comeuppance. They was like, you killed my man, now I'm gonna have you kill yours.
Right.
Enjoy. That shit's crazy.
Enjoy. But the crazy thing is, like, I guess the only person we know that definitely didn't die was T. But T basically
he went crazy.
He went crazy like his dad did. And that was his punishment. Dang.
Circle of life. Just crazy.
It's the circle.
That apple don't fall too far from the tree. Now do it.
Did you see that that girl that does like the funny like parodies? And she did. Somebody said, "Can you do an apple doesn't fall far from the tree?" She like, do you remember the Pokemon one? Like she was outside in the dark, and then somebody hit her with a Pokeball, and she was like, "Ow!" She was like, "I gotta show you the videos."
Okay, you gotta say to me because I don't remember.
That shit took me out. She's funny as hell.
If she does a parody of an apple falling from a tree, I already can picture in my head how stupid that is.
It is so stupid. She's all the way like. She has somebody filming and she's like all the way down the street and she's like, "Hello." Yeah. Like, "I fell." She's like, "Tree, come get me." And then she's just like walking around. She's like, "Do do 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 do." She's like, you know,
I guess the apple really don't fall too far.
And she's like, "Tree." She's like, I know you hear me. I know you hear me. No, this shit is funny. That shit is funny. I'm
freaking weak. Y'all be kind of funny on TikTok. Sometimes be making me kiki.
Y'all are comedians. I be
y'all are real comedians.
Like,
I'm fucking weak. But yeah. Next one though, this one
I honestly put that on the list. We just put it on the list
just because it had ghosts in it. It's really not scary. It's more silly than anything. But that is for He's Coming to Me. Hold on, I gotta take a real breath because this description long.
Oh, it is. It goes into the next page.
On his birthday, Med, the kind-hearted heir of a rich family, dies mysteriously and becomes a ghost. His death was fucked up. We'll get to that later. For 20 years, he waits in the graveyard for someone to visit so that he is able to reincarnate. However, his plan for reincarnation changes completely when he spots Toon, a young boy who is able to see and walk with him during every Xingming festival. Xingming festival. A few years pass and Toon, now a university student, grows suspicious about Med's death. He promises to discover the circumstances of Med's death and take Med to live with him. Okay, hold on. As they solve the riddle of Med's death, the boys find themselves falling in love with each other despite the certainty that one day they must be apart. And this is starring Syncto and Ohm. Now, before we get into it, y'all remember that meme where it was like that person was air humping and people, that shit when He's Coming to Me came out and it happened where all of Syncto's characters fell in love. That meme was all over the place talking about this was gonna be Toon with Matt. It was literally.
Oh, you're talking about that scene from Scary Movie when she was being humped by the ghost.
Y'all, cause that shit took me. First of all, I was like, first of all, you dating your mama's ex-boyfriend's ghost. That shit was crazy.
Like, you and your mama had some of the same person.
Child, and I'm like, wait, but how y'all about to be intimate?
You know what's crazy? Like, you literally, like, I know people talk about like those are my leftovers, but you literally, quite literally had your mama's leftovers. Like, there was nothing left of him except for his soul.
Child, and when his mom found out, she was like, okay, take care of him. I'm like, girl, he in love with a ghost, bitch. What's he gonna do?
She said, you know, my son just came out to me as gay. I know sometimes they be like, you know, crazy in the head and stuff. So I'm gonna let him live. That's my son. I'm gonna stand by him.
I will stand by him. That is my son.
No, but yeah, honestly, the only scary part about He's Coming to Me is the ghost, and that ain't even really scary. But we thought we would just put that in there for a little gag.
Yeah, because, you know, a little Halloween.
A little boop. That's it. That's it. But if y'all really want a scary series, Fall en Route. That one's horrifying.
Child, that was a horror. Okay? Horror. I was scared every episode. I was scared.
Shivering me timbers. And my laced up boots, Timberlands.
Not the laced up. The good Timberlands.
The ones that come to the knees, child.
Ooh, that's how shaken we were. in my knee-high boots.
Knee-highs. But the next one is called Self. Me, Alyssa, and Dion reacted to this a while ago. It is no longer available on my YouTube, so don't ask. So just putting that out there. Sorry about that, because we don't do reactions on my YouTube no more. But, you know, hey. Description is Tang, a young new artist who mysteriously loses his reflection. Crazy, right? He's seen a strange boy, Neo, in the mirror instead. An odd relationship starts with the conflict between suspense and trust. And this is starring Zen and Triton. I think they're very new, like, actors.
Yeah, they're new actors, so you may or may not know who we're talking about.
But this series is kind of crazy because he literally. But what's kind of crazy about it though is it starts off like a regular series, like nothing. There's nothing supernatural or scary about it, and then all of a sudden it just takes a turn, and he starts seeing this boy. Yeah, he starts seeing this boy in the mirror, and he starts getting glimpses of his friend like committing suicide, and jumping off a building. But then he gets blamed for it. The guy that he sees in the mirror gets blamed for it. And so, like, people don't trust him. People are, like, advocating for him to go to jail or get, like, you know. Yeah. But it's a crazy series because it's so, like.
It's very trippy.
The ending was crazy at how. I don't think it was a good ending either.
No, I felt like it just ended.
I think they traded places. If I'm not mistaken, the guy that originally committed, he was one of the ones that was like a part of one of the characters, like what was it, like his like mental illness or whatever, his like depression, because I think like one of the characters liked the guy but he didn't return his feelings, and so he got jealous, and so he started becoming like really like stalky and possessive. And yeah, he's actually the one that caused him to commit, like, you know.
It was very trippy. For it to be such a short series, it was trippy.
Yeah, 'cause I think it was like, what, 4 episodes or something? No, it was 6.
6 episodes. I think they were like 20-something minutes each.
Yeah, because we watched like something 2 per reaction.
Yeah.
And I think there's 4 of them. So I think it was like 8 maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Anyways,
it was very trippy though.
it's a trippy series. It's crazy. It's crazy. You should check it out. I think you'll like it because I remember us enjoying it a lot. So, but yeah, you should check that one out.
You should watch it because we told you to.
Yeah, because it's on this list. Period.
Because it's on our list, which means it matters. But now we're gonna get into the series that are up and coming. And this one I'm definitely excited for because this is the one from Change starring Pavel and Pooh called Goddess Bless You from Death. Another long description, y'all. With me, hold my hand. Let's go. Okay.
You know what this is like? This is like in class when you have to like, everybody in the class got to read the paragraph. And you just keep getting the long ones.
I was so like, as a student, I loved the paragraph that had a curse word in it. Because I'd be like, damn.
Like, fuck.
I'd be all in class because that was the only time you were allowed to curse. Well, so I took advantage of it.
That reminds me in like, I think it was middle school when I was still, I'm not going to say where I was living because y'all crazy. Yeah. When I was still living where I was living, in middle school, I got in trouble because I called somebody a bitch, but I didn't know what a bitch was. Like, I didn't know what a bitch was, right? And so the principal and my mom and my grandma, like, they all knew each other. And so Miss Thang called my mom quick, and I got home.
Gather him when he come home.
I got home and my mom was like, I heard you said this word at school. Where did you hear this word? In my head, I was like, girl, I heard it from you. But, you know, anyways. But she was like, I want to see if you actually know this word or whatever. And that's going to determine whether you get a butt whipping or not. And so she told me to spell it, right? In my head,
spell it BEACH.
No, the funny thing is, I thought I was so smart, and I was, and I unintentionally was smart because I was like, I'm gonna spell it wrong. So
you spelled it right, didn't you?
I spelled it right, y'all. Like, I literally, in my head, I was like, bitch is spelled B-I-C-H. And I was like, I'm going to put a T in it and make it wrong.
I'll put a T
When I
make it
tell you,
wrong.
Mom, I gave that piece of paper to my mama, and she was like, so you do know how to spell it? Okay. And then I got a butt whooping. Oh, my God. I was like,
let me add a T and make it wrong.
Not only was I traumatized by the butt whooping, I was also so traumatized by the fact that I spelled it right by accident. Do you know how much like trauma that put on me to know that I was a smart motherfucking bitch? Like,
you earned it. You earned it.
I remember that so vividly because that was like a core memory. Like Inside Out. That was a core memory in my life. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I accidentally spelled this right.
You like, damn, that wasn't what I was supposed to do.
I wasn't supposed to. Anyways, that was a nice little, story for y'all. But anyways, go ahead.
This series is about a young man with extraordinary senses is drawn to drawn into investigating a mysterious murder case involving brutally mutilated bodies found in the forest alongside the more rational thinker Singha. Come on, rational. But what they face goes beyond ordinary logic. It's not just the culprits they confront, it's the unforeseen dangers they encounter. As they delve deeper, they find themselves looking into murder cases spanning from the past to the present, ancient beliefs intertwined with unsolved mysteries, human greed inevitably leading to death, and the hopeless breakdown of trust affecting personal relationships. How will they cope when it comes obvious that death could strike anyone, anytime, even those closest to them? The fuck? Ow.
She said the fuck.
I did that, period.
You did that, period.
You know
she
what?
Said reading level 12th grade.
I honestly did not, when I watched the pilot trailer, didn't realize that it was gonna be like investigating. Because in the pilot trailer, it gives off that Pooh's character is like what's the word? Possessed.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that he was like,
oh, my hair stuck.
Honestly, I thought he might have been the one that's committing it, but I mean, it does say there's a twist and turn.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe, I don't know, but I was in it when I saw the body like hanging from the tree. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Period.
It reminded me of Van Helsing when all the little vampire babies were just like in their little sacks hanging from the castle.
That is honestly disgusting.
If you haven't watched Van Helsing, watch it. It's the funniest scary movie ever.
Like, I do not want to picture like people being in.
They was all mucusy.
No, but I love that they're like coming out with more scary BLs. Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this my whole life. I deserve. Yes.
I deserve horror.
It's the return. No, but
I'm definitely gonna be seated for that one.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what Pavel and Pooh do in this one. But the last one of the upcoming is one of my personal favorites and my most anticipated, and it's Khemjira. It's starring Namping and Kang. They are under Domundi. They're like, we haven't seen them yet, but they are a ship. You probably know Kang from. All right, before I was really interrupted by my camera. Khemjira, starring Namping and Kang, who you may have seen Kang in Jeff's, like the new movie with Jeff. I can't remember. It's like War of Roses.
It's something like that.
Question mark. Let me do a quick
Look it up.
search.
Google it.
It's worth the Google.
It's worth a good Google.
It's like, wait, Jeff.
Is the movie out yet, or is about to come out?
It's out in Thailand. I think it's coming out internationally, like in a couple days or something.
Okay.
Like that. Don't quote me.
My nose ring twisted. Ouch.
Oh, I was like, he was in Different Forever, but no, he was the composer. Okay. Paradise of Thorns. It's called Paradise of Thorns.
Okay.
But he basically plays a character, him and his like, I don't know if it was his boyfriend or his husband, but his husband owned land or whatever, but his man died, and he basically, I guess his man's sister undermined him and got control of the land, but in the will, the land was supposed to go to him or whatever.
That sounds like the player in
yeah, like it's crazy. But Kang is another guy that I think he's like part of that family or whatever. And Jeff's character starts to fall for Kang's character or whatever. So there's another like little love. So I was like, okay, sure. But yeah, Kang, that's where you probably know Kang from. You also probably know him because he sings the other version of the OST Rain Wedding for Paradise of Thorns. Jeff sings the original one and Kang covers it. And boy can sing. Boy can blow.
He said, just so you know.
Just so you know. But anyways, Khemjira is about Kim, who is born into a cursed family. Supposedly a daughter born into the family would be safe. However, a son would die before he'd reach the age of 20. Kim's mother cleverly gives him a girl's name, Khemjira, which means forever safe. Kim believes that until his 19th birthday.
Damn, so you got 1 year. Let's see.
Dang. And your mom tried to like trick the gods and give you a girl's name, and
she's like
it ain't working. But I've seen clips and stuff from it, and it looks like it's about to be a little spicy too. I was like,
oh really?
Yeah, because like I don't know if Kang's character is Kim or if it's the other guy or if it's Namping, but Kang's character, like there was a clip where they were about to get like spicy or whatever, and then their friends came in and they were hiding behind the thing, and he was like, let's just go greet them. And he was like, wait. And Kang's character walked out, waved his hand, and they all like passed out, and he was like, all right, back to what we were doing. I was like, oh.
He said, sleep. Sleep. You know, that's like Poison Ivy in Batman and Robin when she was just like, and everybody was possessed, period.
Period. But no, like, there's some really promising series coming out. I'm excited. Like,
I'm really excited.
Scare the pants off
of
me.
Not scared of... He said literally.
Literally scare the pants off me. Y'all would never know because y'all only see from here up.
Unfortunate for me, you can see all of it.
So she said, if my pants come off, you're gonna see it.
You're gonna know, but they shall stay on. Thank you very much.
Come on, secure it with a belt here.
Secure.
But let us know in the comments, like maybe we missed some. Like we know y'all know some that we talked about, you know. I know y'all know.
Yeah, because I feel like there may be some other thriller BLs out there, because we could have put Manner of Death on here because that's low-key suspenseful. Low-key. It had a good bit of murder in it. Good bit of murder. Yeah. But yeah, let us know, because I feel like there's some other ones that either I've never heard of or
Because did Manner of Death have like a supernatural element to it? No. Did it?
No, it was kind of like, it's more so kind of like, not really.
Just like a fear of the unknown or something?
It was more like investigating like a whodunit type of thing, but everybody was like, a lot of people were dying because the sister was trying to cover up what she did. So it's like suspense, low-key, but it's not really a horror. Yeah, because I was trying to think, because I watched it like twice. But I was trying to remember whether or not it had like an unknown element to it or not, but I don't think it did. But like I know there was some like vampire series coming out in gmmtv that we didn't put on the list, but those are like obvious choices. So we wanted to put some stuff that like people didn't know about. You probably haven't thought of yet. So, but anyways, let us know in the comments. Also, like, I guess, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Dang. Go find it. All right. Well,
I was gonna tell y'all something else, but I forgot. Anyways, follow all of our socials, subscribe, support the basic chat.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I found it. Okay. What I was gonna say was make sure y'all watch our after chat video on the boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna start doing like some of those because you know we be talking.
Yeah, we be talking.
We be talking about some stuff.
The boyfriend, we gonna do a video soon about the boyfriend, like in depth. But yeah, so look out for that.
And it's gonna be in live format.
Yeah, in a live format. So
there may or may not be special juices involved. That sounds nasty.
There will be.
Yeah.
But I'm grown, so.
Right.
We don't promote underage drinking on this channel. If you are underage drinking, I'm telling.
I'm gonna tell your mama.
I'm telling. Calling your mama right now.
Calling your mama and your daddy. Everybody. Okay. But yeah, keep a lookout for that. And we will see you in the next one. Bye. Vocals, period. Bye.